There is a force active in every moment of our lives. It is active everywhere in the world, within us, within others, within animals, within plants and rocks and everything. It is actually measurable that it is. You know, that force is not somewhere unreachable or unnoticeable. No, it's right here. It's right where you are. And you can get in touch with it. And what we call good and evil has entirely got to do with you acknowledging that it is, or keeping on ignoring it. Because if you ignore it, you are ignoring yourself. You may still react to your thought and act according to your thought. But your thought is something that comes and goes. It is conditioned by what you've learned to be. It doesn't show you really who and what you are. It constantly leads you astray and lets you act absent. So you make mistakes, and these mistakes hurt. You know, you identify as a personality, and you meet other people identifying as a personality. And they both, you and the other person, you react, and you create wars, misunderstandings, and all of those bad things. And all of that is based on ignoring that one force that is active wherever you are. And see, once you know about it, once you acknowledge it, once you see it everywhere, no matter where you are, no matter whom you meet, you do the right thing. Automatically you are doing the right thing because you are doing what it wants you to do, because you are it. But if you don't, if you ignore it, or if you don't acknowledge it at all, you are making mistakes. Sometimes big mistakes, evil mistakes. I mean, as a matter of fact, all the evil we know in the world is done because of ignorance. We are not acknowledging the force that is creating us into this moment. And don't you think that this force has set this thing alive at some stage, whatever, 4 billion years ago or something like that? And that force is somewhere concentrated up in the sky, somewhere in another universe. No. All of this, all of what you are and what this whole world is, actually is a manifestation of that force. And of course, that force ought to be intelligent, because nothing can come out of something that isn't what it produces. By that I mean something unintelligent, something blunt or dumb can't produce an intelligent being. So here you are. You are an intelligent being, and you can start acknowledging what creates you into this moment. And why should you? Because there is 1 billion cells within you, all containing, they're so small that you can't see them, and they still contain little things that are called organelles. They are comparable to the organs of our body. So they are a miniature body. And there is 100 billion of them coming together, working together to make you and me and everybody. So what about feeling, and even if you artificially have to produce it, feeling that little bit of gratitude? Because the feeling of gratitude is actually taking you to contact that force that is always active in everything. It's tuning you in. And as it's tuning you in, the best of you will come out, and you are living the best of you. And if you don't, just as a comparison, if you don't, you stay ignorant and to a more or lesser degree evil, because you are hurting yourself. You are acting unconsciously, you are making mistakes, financial mistakes, mistakes in your relationships, and all of that. To avoid that, just start to feel that little bit of gratitude. And as you exercise it every day, it will grow and grow and grow. And your awareness of that one force that is active at all times, that creates you into this moment, you will become aware of it more and more and more, till you wake up. Actually, once you stop ignoring it, you have woken up. And it will automatically grow, because once you have felt it, you can never forget it. And it's the most beautiful life that you can ever hope for, that starts when you start acknowledging that you are not on your own, that you are not separate from the world, that you are actually connected to everything. And once you start acting from that deep inside space, everything will come towards you. You live the best life you could ever have hoped for. Catch you later.